Here's how to align yourself with your desires so that you can manifest them quickly or fast. So when it comes to creating, we have to be aligned on two levels of existence, or two planes of existence. To get what we want, we have to be aligned on the mental aspect, and we have to be aligned on the physics aspect. So it takes two aspects, mind and laws of physics. Now, what is alignment? Alignment is basically you're putting yourself in that vibration or that frequency to attract what you want. So alignment is sort of like a highway system. So you have this car, but you're on the road, you're on the regular road. So when you get on the highway, you're aligned because that's where all the traffic is. It's more faster. That's where everything is at. Just look at it that way. So that's alignment. So to get your mind to the point where you can attract what you want and manifest it. So when it comes to creating everything, it's always about align, vibrate, manifest. That's the process. It goes with alignment, vibration, and manifestation. That's how it always works. So here's how some tips that you can use to align to manifest. Tip number 1, get clear on what you want. Know what you want. Decide. If you're indecisive, you're not going to create alignment. You're just going to create more indecision. So first tip is get clear on what you want. Second tip now is once you get clear on what you want, now we'll start to put it into creation. How do you do that? You start to believe it. How do you believe something? You start to visualize it. If you start to visualize something, the act of repetition will believe it. Next tip, target subconscious mind. When we target our subconscious mind, it creates better alignment because our subconscious mind is the creator. It's the actual force or the part of our consciousness that does all the inner work, that puts the pieces together so that you can create and attract whatever you want. So tips on how to target your subconscious is watch and monitor your self-talk. The way you talk to yourself in your head and outward. That's the most powerful way to affect your subconscious. So you have to start to speak empowering words, or what we call affirmations. And the subconscious works better when you use your outspoken voice. The act of repetition or repeating something over and over again will change the subconscious. What else can you do to target the subconscious to gain alignment? Change up your habits. Don't do the same thing over and over. If you want to become wealthy, if you want to make money, if you want to live in a good life, if you want to attract a car, a home, then you have to start to visit places that represents those things to you. Maybe start walking down a street that has a lot of what you call expensive designer things. Go there, visit it. Coffee shop, expensive things like that. Surround yourselves with new experience. That builds a new belief. Remember, how the mind works is the mind will pattern what we do consciously the most, and it creates a pattern and puts us in a loop or habit. So switch it up. When you switch it up, you create more opportunity and you give your mind more filter to bring in abundance. Now, the second part of aligning now is with the laws of quantum physics. And it basically means with frequencies, like attract like. So once you align with the mind, which now you just know how to do, now you can align with the laws of physics. So how do I align with the laws of physics? You align with the laws of physics by monitoring and creating and watching your feelings and emotions. Feelings and emotions, they carry vibrations and frequencies. So always plan and make sure you're attempting to feel good, to practice happiness, practice being grateful. Gratitude creates a very powerful frequency and attracts a vibration that will create what you want. That's basically what I mean by the laws of physics. So once you are capable of doing these together, you will start to now bridge the gap. I call it bridging the gap towards your desires. So once you start to practice visualizing, focusing, feelings, emotions, you'll start to bridge the gap to meet your manifestations, and they'll manifest. And now here's the biggest tip of all when it comes to aligning with your desires to manifest them. We have to practice and learn how to become present in the moment. How do I become in the moment or present? Here's the easiest tip. Anything you're doing, even the smallest things you're doing, put your energy and focus into it. It will create a discipline, a focus, and your mind will start learning how to be present. Any simple things you're doing. Just focus on it. It doesn't matter. If you're tying your shoes, focus intensely on tying the shoe. If you're eating, focus on eating only. Feel the food. That's what I mean. Focus on everything you're doing. If you're writing up notes, anything you're doing, you're exercising or whatever you do, you're outside in nature, just focus on that and put all your feelings and emotions in that. That will bring you into the present moment. Now, key point is you have to remember, we can only create when we're in the moment. Creation cannot occur outside of the moment. That's an illusion. Everything happens now. So by focusing and keeping your mind in the moment, not looking too far ahead, not looking too far behind, but keeping a sense of what I am right now. It's this moment of now that I create and attract what I want. It's this moment of now that I intertangle with the laws of physics. It's this moment and now is where I send a vibration and a frequency to the universe to align with my desires. So you see that. So those are the components that you can put together to start to manifest what you want. Because you have to remember now, right? Whatever you want, it's out there somewhere. All you have to do is match a frequency. Get your vibration up, match it. And to manifest anything in our lives, it comes down to 2 parts. Remember now, here they are. Well, we'll go 3 parts. It comes down to mind, the mental aspect. We got to align with our subconscious and our conscious mind, right? That's number 1. Number 2, align with the laws of physics, vibration, frequency, feelings, emotions. Number 3, align with being in the moment, the present moment. Those 3 factors right there, if you practice being aware of those, if you practice keeping repetition, focusing on those, you will always manifest faster. Because what that does is it puts your subconscious in the game now. Because here's the thing about your subconscious. Now notice everything we talk about, it's primarily geared to affect the subconscious mind. And that's by no coincidence. Because the subconscious mind is the creative force. It works through you, throughout the entire universe. And it only knows of the present moment. Number 1, it only knows you. It doesn't know anybody else. It knows you through your feelings, through your emotions, through your self-talk. The conscious mind is what we call the decisive mind. That's where you make a decision, get clear on what you want. That's where you have your ego. That's where you can visualize. That's where desires come. Desires come through your conscious. When you have something that you want to accomplish or you want to get, that's a desire that filters consciously. Then once you have it in a conscious mind and you keep repeating it or visualizing or affirm it, it starts to become a belief now. That belief gets transmitted to your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind accepts that to be true. And boom, before you know it, you're in alignment and you'll manifest your desires much, much faster. So there you have it. This is a great key for you to learn. By you mastering these 3 principles here and put them in a way that works for you, you will always, always manifest whatever you desire and be that deliberate creator of your reality.